Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we will continue our adventure with knees. Yesterday we cut one. It took me about 30 minutes because I was doing this just with scalpel, file, some sanding blocks, rounded ones, sandpaper. So it is doable just to do it with hand tools or manual tools without any power tools. Oh, of course, I have used a little rotary tool just because I wanted to make this one, to complete this one yesterday during the live stream. So I used a little rotary tool, but today I will use more powerful power tools. More powerful power tools, yeah. Because since I showed you once how to make this with just scalpel, so let's speed up the process because this is live stream. So I want to cut the rest nine of them during half an hour. So this one was cut with scalpel, and let's try to cut the rest of them with a scroll saw, and I will use also electric disc sander just to speed up the process. So let me switch our screen. This is the one. Yes, I prepared already camera, so let's do it. I just will turn off the microphone because it will be noisy, glinging, and it just will be unpleasant, so I just will turn on the music so you can enjoy the soundtrack, and I will turn on the power tools. So I'm back. Now we can talk. Any questions? Because I was working there with all these tools, so I couldn't read, it was too far, and it was very noisy even to answer and comment. So let me check what you have commented here. A lot of comments. Just checking questions. Yes, scroll saw, this is really just for speeding the process. If you're just making your just hobby, like and you're just enjoying the process, it just will take you longer to cut or everything with scalpel. Oh, and I actually managed to cut everything or pre-cut, pre-sand in 30 minutes. Good job. So yeah, it's speed up plus minus 10 times. So yeah, makes sense to buy big powerful tools only if you have place, you have, because it's very dusty tools, so you definitely have to provide your workshop with powerful vacuum cleaner. I'm not using it immediately together with power tools, I'm usually vacuum after, just because I don't have proper connectors for every tool, and every tool has different diameter, so I just can't connect them properly. I'm dreaming about one day to build sort of system of pipes where I just can stick into pipe, create proper diameter for each tool, and just stick vacuum cleaner into a pipe, open a proper hole, and it will be immediately collecting all the dust. But this is just dream. It needs time, money, etc. But one day I will make it. Just system which can be like pipe through the entire table, and next to each power tool create a separate hole for vacuuming. So question, I believe. Oh, it was where in Missouri, not for me. Lots of comments. Even the Dremel scroll saw can do the job. For ship modeling, it's more than enough. I'm quite often building something not only ship models, like shelves, some furniture, display cases, of course. So that's why I'm using bigger power tools also. Yeah, I also did exactly the same. I was watching how my grandfather were building different wooden decorations. He was a fantastic carpenter, and I was following him everywhere, like, Grandpa, can I nail or hammer this nail? And he like, yes, sure. So I was just nailing into something or hammering nails. So the child is busy and the grandfather is happy because he has to take care of me, so nothing to worry about while I was sitting and hammering that nails. So this is thanks to him. I like so much wood. But let's talk about also power tools like disc sander. I'm quite often getting comment like, why do I use this manual disc sander? Because as you have seen right now at the moment, the electric disc sanders, they are working in one direction, so you can actually work on the one side, and because this specific Proxxon small one has such like niche, so the disc like inside it, so I couldn't send anything inside these knees. So this is, I need probably to add some lights here so it is more visible. That is why I will use my favorite disc sander, which become permanent on my table. So let me use clamps. I will position in such way that you will see everything, and let me move camera also to the disc sander. So about disk senders. So this one has also the table around the edge, and I can rotate in both directions, so I can work on both sides of the disk, like this one, so this one. So if I need something to send on this side, yes. If I need to send something on this side of the disk also, yes, because I can turn it left and right, depends what half of the table I'm using. So that's why I like it so much. Like, for example, I want to see what I have marked. I can't send this hairy stuff, so I will go to this side. Oh no, what I wanted to say. Okay, I will start figuring out what side to use in the process. So right now I just want to send as much as I can. For example, this edge of the knee, I have to flip it so I can't see what is marked. So I can go to this side, and actually this table also movable. So let me, where is it? I want to move a little so I will have same. Oh, I tightened it properly. Good job. I mean that this can be moved. And now I need to tighten it back. Just want to use both sides, like this. And probably I will clamp it from so it won't move anywhere. Like this. And always what I want to do, just blow, but better not to blow. I'm sneezing intensely from this dust. Yeah, this manual disk sender and slicer from the same manufacturer, they become my permanent tools on the table. In the moment I got them, they just are constantly at my hand. Let me also do something about this lint. And another feature, I just can use rotate like both directions like this to remove all that fluffy curly stuff which you can see shaped on the lower edge when I was using only a Proxon which can turn only one direction. So with this feature you don't have to worry about these edges. And the smaller the part, the more bigger chances that you will destroy it on the Proxon, because it's with so high speed rotates the disk. Even at the slowly rest mode, it's still too fast. When with this one, you just can make this slight touch. You can even this disk sender has a rubber on the edge, so you just can use your finger like this for very, very small, precise touches. You can do it only with this manual one. So yeah, it is expensive, but these tools, they worth every cent. You just take them out of the box and you can work. You don't have to improve them, add anything. They are ready to be used. But I also will use some final touches with rotary tool. And let's try them immediately on the model. So there is S3, this is about this proper spot for it. No, this is starboard. And it's too tall. Just trying to fit under the cap rail. A little more. Almost there. And this is such a game. Slide, sand, try, again sand, again try, until it will fit. And then such a joy when it is finally in its proper place. Just perfect fit. Like this. Now I know I need to sand this side a little. A little more. And a little more. Almost perfect match. Good enough. The final touches will be aboard. So let's also measure in the end of each knee. It should be 4 millimeters. Still too far from that 4 millimeters. Need to sand more. Still more to sand. And now something about like this, just to remove this lint. There, a little more. .3 final touches will be later. Like this. Just want to mark on the lower edge because I believe S3, 5, no, it's okay, proper thickness. So this one is properly marked already. Then we have S0. Actually, about this specific one, I published in the Facebook group with the dimension from the drawing 82 millimeters when it is 92 millimeters long on the drawings, on the Smithsonian's drawings in scale 1 to 16. But I calculated properly into our scale in 1 to 24 that it is 61 millimeter long. I republished this picture in the morning, just right before the live stream. So now we have correct sizes and dimensions there. Another feature, I have 90 degrees always at the hand right here in this corner. Let me video here. Or like this also. To remove all this lint, just to get proper length. More to sand. How about on this side also? Half of a millimeter more to sand. Slight touch, the rest later. Oh, I can also check the length. This is S0. Too tall. Perfect match. Now let's clean this edge. We'll shape it. Yeah, that was an air raid in Kyiv. It's already evening there, drones are flying. more to shape on this side. Clean this lint. Almost perfect match. Will be in a moment. Perfect match. Okay, we'll mark it as 0. The next one is L0. Let's clean this hairy stuff. Dimensions 4.9. More to send. Also we check the lower edge. I have some oil on the handle. I need to clean it, or my parts will be dirty. L0. More to sand to shape it. Even more. And more. Right now I'm just trying to get proper shape from the inner curvature of the sides of the boat. Almost there. Just slight touch. Can't see anything. Just a little more. Almost perfect. Almost, but something is not perfect. So what exactly not perfect? So this is where it is not touching the wood. Oh, now it is almost perfect. A slight touch more. Should fit. Perfect. What was the size? More sanding on this end of the knee. Four and a half, just a little more to sand that half. .4, still more. .3. Let's keep it for the final touch. So this is L0. Where is that knee which I made before? Oh, it's right here. This is L1 if I remember correctly. Just to put it on the proper place. Do I need some slight sanding touches on this one? Yes, I do. More. This is after yesterday's cutting and sanding, just to put it in the proper place, more precisely. Okay, next one. There is one which was with this mark. Want to remark it because it was very close to the edge, so I will look for one of the knees. just to check it. Oh, or I'd have to cut a different one because it's already too narrow. Okay, let me mark one more knee, because I made a mistake. Need to cut a new one. So can I use this piece? Plus minus? Yes. So where is it? Original one. But actually I can come up very close to the edge with it. And cut it like this. Just, where is the ruler? Ruler, a small one will be enough. So it is L4, but we have 57.3 millimeters long. 57.3, this one. Four millimeters in the end. And I need this curvature, so let me check. 27.51. 27.5, perfect. And 4.7 wide. And this is the width. And let's make the proper curvature. So this is L4. Actually, I can mark it immediately on the bottom. Give me a second, I need to cut this one. So this instead of this one, this mark. Now let's shape it. like the lower edge. .7, a little more sanding. Let's create proper length. Almost proper length. Still half of the millimeter to sand. More. And 4.3, so can keep it like this. Again, got some oil. Oh, I see. Krum is answering my questions. Thank you very much for your assistance. Sometimes I'm missing very important questions, so I'm so sorry for that. If I'm missing them in the live chat, please drop them in the regular comments under the video. After the live stream, I will answer them. This is L4. Let me try it. Oh, it's too tall for sure. Let me clean this link. Hairy edges, not good. Still too tall. And let me clean this edge properly. So my camera decided to play the trick. Good. L4. Oh, it's almost perfect. Carl. Just not really visible the edge properly. Almost perfect. Just a few touches. Fantastic. perfect match. So let's send a little the shape of this knee. To remove the lint. Two more. And even more. Four 4.7. No, even more. So more sanding. In this direction. Still more to sand. Four 4.9, a little more. More. 4.72. Perfect. Next one, L2. Let's clean this fur on edges. Let's make the proper line. More to sand. .7, so a little more to sand. 4.6. Still a little more to send. In opposite direction. A little more. .4. Okay, let's check the curvature. L2, this is from here. Just at a slight angle. So how to make slight angle? I need something like ruler just to keep angle it on something. Because it is at an angle. Oh, much better. Just in one place touch. Perfect match. 4 left. So this is S4. Let's clean it. Let's clean lower edge also. Let's make proper length. Oops, sorry for this noise. It wasn't pleasant. So S4. Let's try it. And let's start shaping it. Let me mark where to send. More, much more. Okay, better, but more to send. And one more time. Good in there. What was this one? L2. Need to mark it. So this is S4. Okay, what is not right here? Something like this. Just a little more sanding. How much better? But we need to sand this edge because it is at an angle. Now, how much better and almost perfect, almost but not quite. Need something like veneer. I have somewhere veneer or had it before. Come on. Oh. Just because it is much thicker than, for example, ruler, because I need a bigger angle to send. Which one? So what is it now? Closer. But still not quite good. Double layer of veneer. Now it is something like it should be. Just a little more. Almost perfect match. Almost. Just slight touch. One more. Almost. This one, tricky one. And slight touch right here. Finally, it is on its proper place. Yay! Let's clean the rest of the edges, like this. Still more to sand. Still more to sand. Five. Why? It should be already good. .99. A little more, maybe from this side. .7 exactly. Okay, how about this edge? 4.8 more to sand. 4.8 still. .6. More to send. .5, still more to send before. .4. I believe my sandpaper is clogged already. It's time for cleaning or to replacing it. .3. Okay, let's keep it this way. This is L3, this was L4, this is S4, S3, S0, L0, L1, L2, this is L4. So let's work with L3. I think under in description and under this video, in the description under this video, there should be links for these tools, ultimation modeling tools, for the disk sander and for the slicer, because I believe I was showing them before and people was asking, so I placed them there, so they should be there. So just check in the description. If it is not there after the live stream, I will add links to these tools. Okay. Let's check. Let's shape L3. Let's check the height. Too high. Still more sanding. I check this edge, lower edge, just in case. Okay, perfect. Height. How about a shape? And more. getting there. But not quite yet. We need two more. Even more. Definitely. And at an angle. Maybe 2 is too much. But let's try. Need to send more. The lower part. For sure. And more. Much more. Where is the second veneer? Assistant came, probably for a nap. Oh, my camera definitely decided to take a nap for the second time in the last 20 minutes, I believe. Okay, I believe this is perfect. Indeed it is perfect. So let's shape it. .7 entire millimeter to send. to sand. Actually, I can move this table back into its position if I will unscrew it. So I can use it like this. Even more to sand. Okay, need two. Because the table right here is too close. I just want to move it a little farther. Yep, better. .9, just a little more sanding. It will be perfect. .9, still more sanding, still more sanding. .9. Visually I like it. Okay, let's keep it this way at this moment. And just slight touch right here. Because usually it is about 4.2, so just a few touches. Maybe this direction also. Because it is ready. So this is L3, and on the larboard side I already have all knees. They are all in place. So 2 knees. Actually no. This one I replaced, I believe. Or not. S1. No, this is... I replaced a different one. S2. S1, S2. Yep. So definitely 2 more. 2 more knees. Just want to clean edges. this one. S1, too tall, a little shorter. Now let's shape it. A lot of sanding on the lower one. Lower edge. Actually, I can send probably it is not the right angle because it's moment perfect curve, but it is not sitting in its position. How about now? Oh, it's perfect. Just perfect, I believe. Let me check that down. Just a little more sanding on this edge. And a little more. Just slide tight right here. Perfect. Now let's deal with dimensions. What do we have here? 6.7 or 4.7, and lots of sanding on the upper edge. Or 5.3, so half of the millimeter to sand. 4.7, more sanding here. 4.5, almost 5 millimeters. More to sand. Four 4.9, 4.6. .4, almost there. 4.79, almost there too. .4 still. 4.63. Oops. Or it is not in the middle, somewhere here. 4.74. Perfect. More sanding of this lower part of the knee. .3, just a little more. .3, still a little more. .3. Why it is not moving? .3. Okay, 4.3. At this point I will stop. Final touch. We will do the job later. S1. And the last knee. So this is S2. Need to clean all this fur on edges, it is in my way. should all. How about now? More to send. And a little more to send. Perfect, I believe. Just one touch right here. And a little shorter. Now it's perfect match. Now dimensions. 5 millimeters. 4.8. Oh, good. This one is almost there. So 4.8, 4.8. Just want to prepare the last knee, and probably this will be it for today, so we don't have time to glue them actually, because I still have to shape this edge at an angle of each knee. And for the combing, the SL0 and SL4, they should be with a scarf, so don't have time for today, but I want to finish this one to make it perfect shape and size. 4.8, 4.75, good. So the upper edge is already just perfect match. Only the lower part of the knee should be sanded more. .6, 4.79. 4.8, it was 4.79. 4.77 actually. Better. 4.5, a little more. .2, let's stop at this point. 4.7, perfect. So for the next time, let me switch to a bigger screen. This one. So for the next time, I will use rotary tool just to shape this inner radiuses. And we have to make scarves and edges of that knees, which are in the middle of the deck. So almost managed to make all of them. My plan was, but as usually I miscalculated time, how much time I need. So this will go here. I will try to show you what we have done. So partially it's visible. Can't flip it because they are not glued, but all of them are in their positions. They are marked because each of them is individually carved for its place. So something like this. We have to nail and glue them next time. And actually I was thinking that I can apply this week or this weekend the second layer because this is oiled surface. I want to apply second layer with shellac. But it's still sort of oilish. I want to keep it 1 week more to dry. And next week we will apply a layer of shellac on this boat. Let me clean the dust, because I have dusty hands at the moment. And when the oil is not that completely dry, the dust is just sticking to it, so I like shellac more. Easier to clean dust on the surface with shellac. So with this, I believe that I wish you a very nice rest of the day, have a very good week, and see you next weekend on the live broadcast. And I will be very grateful if you will join me in this little adventure, because actually this is the most interesting part. We are filling our decks with details. So after knees I will install gun carriages. We still have some structures, chests, and lots of details like boxes for gunboats, some stuff, tools. This is the most exciting and most interesting, because this is a large boat or big scale, which you can fill with lots of details easily, and it will be just a spectacular model in the end. So with this, see you next weekend, and bye!